Do you know what's terrifying about men? I'm only now just learning about. Men, I mean insecure men, will date a girl that they already know is out of their league and be so jealous over it that he will try to ruin her life. I'll explain. A lot of times men will see your worth and your potential way before you do. And if they see a glimmer of something in you, something that they themselves are lacking in, the opportunities you have, maybe you're really ambitious, you have a sweet personality, it can even just be your aura. If you're one of those girls and you walk in a room and you're magnetic and you get attention, babe, they hate it. So when they see all that in you, they are going to try to crush all of it. They will try to ruin your confidence, keep trying to diminish all of your achievements. They will keep trying to humble you, especially if there's an audience. They'll just do anything, try and minimize you and bring you down, because taking you down a couple pegs is the only way he can make himself feel like he's equal to you or above you. One sec, I need to fix this blush. So if you've ever dated a guy and wondered why he was treating you bad and you didn't deserve it, he's probably just mad jealous of you, girl. I feel like this is definitely what was happening to me in my last situation, and my dumb ass didn't even realize. So I was modeling the time that I was seeing this guy, and it's so weird. I feel like this guy liked the validation of being able to say to his homeboys he was with a model. Meanwhile, on the low, like, he almost resented me for it. I mean, like, he would bring up other girls from my agency, just trying to minimize my career. For no reason. I'm not even joking. Sometimes this guy would try and compare and compete with me on how much money we were making. This guy would tell me how much money he'd made, unprovoked, by the way, didn't ask. Then he'd be like, well, how much money did you make then? I bet you didn't make that much. First of all, you are a white male. With all that privilege you got, I would kind of hope you were making more than me. And also, why is it a competition? So weird. So when my TikTok had first started growing, I never ever mentioned it. He had looked me up or whatever and found my account, and literally off rip, he got so weird about it. Out of nowhere, he was like, I just hate girls that are obsessed with likes and followers. My ex never had any social media. Okay. He used to do like impressions of me, make fun of my videos. One time, out of nowhere, he was like, what, do you think you're sick because you've got 50k followers? No. I don't think I'm sick because I've got 50k. You think I'm sick because I've got 50k. Because I don't be bringing it up. You do. I feel like he just didn't like the fact that I had something cool going for myself. So obviously he just had to tear it down. Fast forward to when I started dating somebody new, when this guy found out about my TikTok, I was like, right, I can help you do a content plan if you want. The guy got me filming equipment, he was sending me the contact for brands he thought I'd be good to collab with. Now that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, moral of the story. A guy that is secure in himself and in what he has going on, he's gonna move accordingly. A secure guy is gonna be thrilled at the thought of you doing well, not threatened by it.
Make yourself less available. Don't act too interested. Don't say too much. Never be the first one to reach out. Make him chase you. Don't be the chaser. Like, I understand where you guys are coming from with that. I really do. And it probably is true. It probably works. Yeah, probably the more uninterested you act around a guy, the more that he's gonna chase you, because he's gonna be like, oh, like, why doesn't she like me? I get it. I get it why it works. I just personally reject the idea that you have to be uninterested in a man, or you have to dim yourself in order to be liked by a man or to form a genuine human connection. Why do I have to stop myself every time I want to text a man? When did wanting to have a conversation become unattractive? And correct me if I'm wrong, but if a man likes you, wouldn't talking to him and spending more time with him only like make him like you more? Wouldn't that be what he wants? Like, I feel like that advice of act uninterested, don't do the chasing, don't reach out, don't be the first one to text, I feel like that advice only applies to men who don't actually like you. I think it's a way to create a false sense of liking, because actually, more than anything, I think it creates a obsession loop, kind of. Yeah, in a sense, it creates a chase. It puts the chase back on the man, but then what happens once the man gets you? Like, to be in a relationship, you eventually have to, like, spend time with this person. So it's like, once this man gets you, he's no longer seeking the prize, he has the prize, so who's to say, like why wouldn't he just become uninterested again? And maybe once you go through all the effort of all these months of making this man chase you, acting uninterested, and he finally gets you, maybe he's developed enough feelings where he stays. But at that point, is it really worth all that effort? Is it really worth all the dimming yourself down, all of the denying yourself like a genuine connection? Is it really worth all of that for this game, I guess. I just personally love like a good, honest, real conversation, a real connection that isn't predicated on a bunch of manipulation, basically, because I feel like that's kind of what it is. If you're playing this game of acting uninterested, kind of like the cat and the mouse thing, like, it's kind of manipulation, and it's manipulating a guy into thinking about you more. It's manipulating a guy to becoming more obsessed with you. But it's not breeding connection. It's not breeding love. So I'm just kind of done with all of everybody saying, like, don't be yourself, basically. If you watch the movie, he's just not that into you. I think it gives a good, real life application to this concept of, like, you could play the game, or you could just keep being yourself and keep being honest and learning things throughout your life and learning how to create genuine connections. And then I think you find somebody that is for you. I don't know. That's my 2 cents. Good night.
I just heard that men are more likely to fall in love with women when they are away from them, when they're on their own and they have time to like process their thoughts and feelings by themselves. Whereas women, we fall more in love when we are with the person, right? Like we're next to them, we can see them, hear them, touch them, feel them. We fall more in love in that way. That makes sense to me. The fact that men might be falling more in love with us when they're away from us is like simultaneously the craziest thing I've ever heard. But then also on one hand, I'm like, wait, that actually feels like it makes sense. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think?
You should definitely break up with your boyfriend if he does any of these things. If he can literally go days without talking to you, let's just say that's not your man, okay? If he says any of these things when you guys are arguing, you should definitely break up with him. Let's just break up then. You love to start fights, like calls you the B word, calls you out your name, calls you anything that is basically insulting you. If he lets his friends or his family talk bad about you, let's just say he's talking shit about you with them, okay, babes? That's not your man. Someone who truly loves you would not even let someone talk shit about you, would not even dare to let anyone talk bad about you in their presence. So when he compares you to other women, or when he tells you to wear more makeup or less makeup, like, are you a girl? Why are you commenting on girls' business? Break up with him if he makes a big deal about you going through his phone and says it's an invasion of privacy. Like, babes, you get to see my cooch every night. That's an invasion of privacy. Hand over the phone, please. Break up with him if he follows or likes half-naked women on social media. Leave him if he lies about the small things, because he will lie about the big things, okay? Leave him if he tries to isolate you from your friends and family, because it's giving serial killer, okay? Leave him if he's constantly ditching you to hang out with his friends because he might be on a DL, okay? Break up with him if he uses money against you. Break up with him if he never takes accountability or starts fights or picks fights on your birthday or a special occasion that you have been looking forward for. Break up with him if he lets you go to bed angry or doesn't care when you're crying and doesn't comfort you. A lot of people are about to get mad with this one, but break up with him if he consistently watches porn after you told him that you don't like that. Shit, break up with him if you have to tell him more than one time to not do something that you don't like. Like, is he your child? Like, no. All of the things I just said are the bare minimum in being in a relationship with someone who genuinely cares about you. So if he does any of these things, babe, I'm telling you, you need to break up with him. As always, I love you guys so much. Please go follow my Insta. I post so many baddie girl photos. And please go subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's going to be in the bio. I'm going to be posting a YouTube video this week. As always, I love you guys so much. Bye!